Hello, good evening, and welcome to Galstrams. We're still in the conservatory, so it starts raining, you'll hear the noise. Right, I'm going to look at this one day. I picked this up today in the shop, and I'll hold it up to the camera to let you see it. Caden Heads, Canpbelltown Malt Festival 202, and it's the Canpbelltown Malts Festival, and it's in Islay. It says 14 years of age. Fresh Oloroso Cherry, Hogshead since 2019, distilled in August 2007, released May 2022. Content 70 cl, strength 52.9, and we don't need to say it's non-chill filtered, non-coloured. Look at the colour here. Oloroso Cherry. Now, it's a non-named distillery. And I've heard one or two people saying it's this and that, it's this. And basically, we're not supposed to know what it is. But it's an Islay. So, what I like about these Isleys, when you get an Islay, it's an unknown distillery. I like to try and work them down and work out what it is. But let's have a wee look at it. Look at the colour. I've just poured it. It's obviously sherry cast and then finished in Oloroso. How many bottles? 210 bottles. So there's not a lot. So let's have a wee nose, see what we've got. Now I've not nosed it and I've not tasted it yet. I've just poured it. Now, that is lightly peated. There's no a peat bang in that, but there's a lot of smoke in it. There's no much nose prickle whatsoever. What am I getting? Caramel. Cherries. It's caramel. I've got an impression in the nose it might be thick. Look at the legs. There's definitely peat there, but it's no a blast. There's a lovely smokiness coming through it. When a fire's just went out, you're getting that smell. That's it. It's that burnt treacle. Aye, that's what I would say. Burnt treacle, burnt toffee. That's where I'm getting the toffee. And that's what I'm getting in the nose. And I'll get a wee shake, wee sugar, Gavin sugar. See if that changes. I've not got any water. So more caramel, more treacle, without a doubt. Wee sip. I think it's quite sulphury. Quite burnt. Excuse me a minute to stretch for water. I'm not organised. Right, I need water. Alright, that's us back. Interesting. Definitely the Oloroso is coming through it. Toffee. I'm not going to say toffee apples. I'm going to say treacly toffee. That kind of toffee. It's no Christmas cake. I don't think it's Christmas cake. It's different. Now, I don't know whether that's the spirit is different. So, what is it? No, that's the question. Never mind where it is. What is it? No. So, now we sip. I'm getting caramel, toffee, treacle, licorice all sorts, that kind of toffee, aye. Right, let's put a wee bit of water in that. It's really, really nice. So, let's work it out. There's no way up the Cohoman because they don't give to independent bottlers. Oh, that's nicer. It's not a flake. And it's not smoky enough for a big. When you get an unnamed Islay, everybody presumes it's Killian. That's definitely no Killian. So we're getting there. Is it Bunnahabhain? Could be. I like repeated Bunnahabhain, you know. Could be. It's a lovely, lovely, lovely thing. I'm going to put a wee bit more water in it. I think this will take a lot of water. You know, I don't. I'm going to put a lot of water in it. Changing the colour slightly. This is going to sound daft. It's a warm whiskey. It's warm. Off my mouth feel. Right, so it's not Bunnahabhain. It could be. Right. It's not Killian. I wonder if that's Bowmore. Do you know that? It's like Bowmore. It definitely is. But right, somebody said to me this afternoon, enjoy your Lagavulin. That's what they said. Now, how they knew it was Lagavulin, I don't know. So, if they're right, I'm wrong, but to me, it tastes like Bowmore. And I could be a way, way, way out. It might be Lagavulin, because that's what somebody said when I posted it today. Enjoy your lager. So, it's either Lagavulin or a Bowmore. It's like a Bowmore, you know. It's definitely no Kalila. I wish I hadn't read that today. I really wouldn't, because if they hadn't have said enjoy your Lagavulin, I would have been going down the Bowmore route. I definitely would have. It reminds me of Bowmore 18, but it's nicer. It's the same kind of nose. That's why I'm saying it. I've got Bowmore 18 for an Oloroso sherry, and that's really, really very like it. The cask is dominating it, there is no doubt about it. There's a nice light smoke in it, which is nice. It will take a lot of water. I'll just put a wee bit in, I'll not put too much more in it, I'll put a lot of water in it just to see what it does. I'll have a nice one tonight later on. Colour it. A bit more smoke. I'm getting treacle, toffee. No an apple or fruity. I wouldn't say it was fruity. I would say it's more caramelly. Definitely treacle all over it. Dark chocolate. Is that coffee? It's no spicy. It was no spicy by any means. So that's it. I don't know how much they've got left. Cost £100. Is worth £100 for a 14-year-old? Well, there's only 210 bottles. I would imagine it would be one that goes to auction. It's a hogshead. It's quite nice. it might be different when it settles. So that's it. As I said, it's either a Lagavulin or a Baltimore. It's probably a Lagavulin because somebody said to me, enjoy that Lagavulin. But if I was going blind in it, it tends to go for Baltimore for me. So I'm probably wrong. So write in, say what you think, see if you've tasted it. I know a couple of guys have tasted it. Is it worth the money? I think it is. I do. It's a lot of money for a 14-year-old, but you're not going to get much of it, and there's not going to be much of it. Right, I'm going to ask for help. As you know, I've been going roughly a year now, and I still would like to get the subs a wee bit higher. I do not want to go down the Patreon route. I'm not going to go down the Patreon route. So every dram that you see on here, I've bought except one. It was a sample for the shopping calendar, and it's quite expensive to do one every week. So I need to get the subs up. I buy whiskey every week anyway, but it is quite expensive, and it's not as if I do cheap bottles. I do quite a lot of good bottles, well, not necessarily good expensive bottles, and I want to try and keep as much independent bottles as I can. I'll still do some official bottles. I've got a couple there, but I will stick to the independents. I want to try a couple of North Stars. I want to try more what whiskies. I'm going to the independent whisky bottling festival in September. I think it was £45. I'm going down there. I've just booked my tickets today in Newcastle. So it's on the internet. It's on Independent Whisky Bottlings, all about it. It'll be a good day out. I'm going down in the morning and coming back at night. So that's it. We'll try and keep it independent, but I do need help. I need help with subs, guys. I really, really do, to keep this going. So thanks for watching Gav's Drams. Thanks for the guys that support it. Thanks for the guys that comment, and I really appreciate it. But I need more. I definitely need help to keep this going. So enjoy your whiskey. Remember, it can be dangerous. It's for sharing. It's for drinking with good company. I'll have two tonight and I'll sit and enjoy it. So thank you very much for watching Gav's Drams. Thank you.